Hello everyone, welcome to IAS Darshana. I hope you all are doing very well. So without wasting any of our time, let's move to the topic of the day. Today's topic is fake calls and SMS scams. Matters relating to cybercrime are under the Ministry of Home Affairs as per allocation of the business rules. Department of Telecommunications undertakes efforts to prevent misuse of telecom resources by cyber frauds. Further, police and public order are state subjects as per the 17th schedule of the Constitution of India. Ministry of Home Affairs have established the Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center 14C as the attached office to provide a framework and ecosystem for law enforcement agencies to deal with cybercrimes. Ministry of Home Affairs has also launched the National Cyber Crime Reporting Portal to enable public to report all type of cybercrimes. As per 14C, total number of complaints on NCRP and amount lost were 19.18 lakh and 22,811.95 crore respectively in 2024. Further, DOT and telecom service providers have devised a system to identify and block incoming international spoofed calls displaying Indian mobile numbers. These calls appear to be originating within India but were being made by the cyber criminals from abroad by spoofing the calling line identity. Further, the countering uptake of SIMs using fake documents, DOT has created an indigenous artificial intelligence and big data analytic tool ASTR to identify SIMs taken by same person in different names. DOT actively engages the citizens to raise awareness about telecom related frauds and for staying updated on the latest telecom safety measures. Efforts have also been made to encourage the use of the Sanchar Sati app or portal, a citizen centric initiative of DOT for reporting suspected fraud communications. Engagement with citizens and awareness efforts have also been made through state-specific briefings and dissemination of content in local languages. Social media campaigns, regular press releases, SMS campaigns, and collaboration with multiple stakeholders like law enforcement agencies, banks, telecom service providers, etc. Further, though the Sanchar Mitra volunteer program of DOT, student volunteers from various universities are actively engaging with citizens to educate them about digital safety, fraud prevention, and Sanchar Sati. They are conducting awareness drives, workshops, and on ground interaction with public regarding securing their mobile connections and for reporting frauds. Now, here let us see the further steps taken by DOT. DOT has developed an online secure digital intelligence platform for sharing of information related to misuse of telecom resources among the stakeholders for prevention of cybercrime and financial frauds. About 620 organizations have been onboarded on DIP, including central security agencies, state, union territories, police, 14C, goods and services, tax network, banks, and TSPS, etc. DOT has developed financial fraud risk indicator, which is also called as FRI, which is a risk-based metric that classifies a mobile number to have been associated with medium, high, and very high risk of financial fraud. FRI empowers stakeholders, especially banks, NBFCs, and UPI service providers to prioritize enforcement and take additional customer protection measures in case a mobile number has high risk. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.